G'day everyone and welcome to Vipers Gaming. Thanks for joining us. And today we will be playing Mass Effect Andromeda. And we're still here on Vold after taking down the Kett command base, which you can see directly in front of my guy up on the hill. We'll do a few more missions here and see about getting the Moshai mission going and whether the Angara are willing to let us put an outpost here. We have to get permission from the people at Techix and also at the main Angaran base. So you don't have to, but it makes them happier when you ask, obviously.
I've entered the destruction of the Kett on Vold into my records, so we remember. But did you find anything of note in the Kett databases? Anything about the start of their invasion?
This might be of interest.
This can't be right. It says some Angara volunteered information to the Kett. They betrayed their own people. They probably led the Kett to other Angara.
Can you blame them? In a fight for survival, ideals are often set aside.
I'd like to think I would never fall that far. We're all heroes until called to prove it. I can't include this in our history, Ryder. We can't be remembered like this. The conflict with the Kett will continue for years. We need hope, not crushing truths.
You can't just act like this never happened or make up some other story.
Pathfinder, that's all history is. Fact and conjecture blended to form a narrative.
How does the narrative that the Angara are perfect serve your purpose?
I thought it would keep morale from flagging. But perhaps we need to understand our own frailty. Thank you, Ryder. You've given me much to think about. Now I must get to work.
So we'll go check out this spot relatively quickly, and then we'll go check out the Ice Cave, which is the underground city, which will be very quick, and then we'll head back to the main Angaran base.
I was just minding my own business.
Need anything for the
Enjoying
journey?
the fresh air.
Right. Remember the last time you said that?
That was a misunderstanding. Shipment coming in from Kadara tomorrow.
So there you go, all the stuff we picked up during that last mission. We just sold all the spare guns, all the spare armor, and the extra copies of the mods, and got us over 12,500 credits. So as you see, you can get quite a lot of credits up. The only thing is, the credits we just got back from those guns and grabbed basically were replaced by the Cobra RPGs we used to take down the hard enemy at that base.
The temperature is falling, Pathfinder. reverse tracking chips pointed at this location, Pathfinder.
Then we've entered Kett territory. Stay on guard.
Hostile shuttle incoming. Life support failure is imminent, Pathfinder.
We're not alone.
Systems are failing, Pathfinder. Environment check. Temperatures are within acceptable parameters. Life support is back online. I'm detecting below normal temperatures. The reverse tracking chips pointed at this location, Pathfinder.
Then we've entered Kett territory. Stay on guard.
Well, I didn't expect them to respawn so quickly, but oh well, a bit more combat.
enemies!
Hostile shuttle incoming.
Set it up, knock 'em down.
I thought I would die here. Thanks for the rescue, if that's what this is. I've never seen your kind before. For all I know, you're simply taking me to a new prison.
Come on, do I look like a Kett soldier?
Just because you aren't Kett doesn't mean you're friendly. But I'll assume you're letting me go. I'll head back to Haval. Cut this tracking chip out of my neck. If we ever meet again, I owe you a drink. Thank you.
So the main big differences in that combat session compared to the first time I had a crack at that is I remembered to use the backup life support more this time than I did the other time. That's why I still had about half my life support at the end of it, even though it took me relatively about the same time to actually complete it.
Shield assist. Bolstering all shields.
Excellently done.
I'm reading a temperature decrease. Environmental temperatures are within acceptable limits. Life support is stable. I'm detecting below normal temperatures. I'm detecting below normal temperatures. I'm reading a normal temperature range, Pathfinder. Life support at 100%.
I wonder if my temperature's in a normal range. Wish he would shut up. That's what happens when you make a stuff up. You didn't actually die, took a little bit of health away, but just put you back to an area where you haven't fallen down the gap. I figured it was about time I actually show you what happens when you fall down, something like that.
Bolstering all shields.
This is some heavy excavation equipment. And explosives. The Kett were trying to blast their way to something in here.
wonder what happened to the people.
Sam, do we know how long this place has been trapped in ice?
Angara researchers hypothesize over 500 years as a result of the Scourge event.
I have heard that theory.
Environment check. Temperatures are within acceptable parameters.
That's it. Work.
I'm detecting below normal temperatures. The ambient temperature is normal.
Is this Angaran? It looks strange.
Something tells me we should hang on to this. Put it in cargo.
Life support at 100%. I'm reading a normal temperature range, Pathfinder.
We're not alone.
Nice headshot.
Be ready.
Target down. Those are enslaved Angara.
We must free them. They could help us.
I'm reading a temperature decrease.
Enemies!
Coordinate our strikes. Well executed.
I'm detecting below normal temperatures. The ambient temperature is normal. I'm reading a temperature decrease.
That's all the Kett, and we're really free.
Can you make your way from here?
Yes.
With the Kett gone, I can lead the others safely back to Techix. I don't know how to thank you. I can tell you what I know about this place, if that would help.
That would help a lot.
The Kett are trying to get into a room behind that wall. Some time ago, they detected something and focused their attention on getting to it.
That ice wall looks meters thick.
The Kett made us carry explosives here. They were preparing to blast through. You could do the same. Is there anything more I can tell you? If not, I ache to see the sky again.
Why were you captured?
We were taken during a raid on our village. They took us to a camp, put us in groups. And then there was some kind of process. Blood-taking, examinations, I can't even remember all the tests. Eventually, they split us into groups. They said my group was flawed, or maybe it was unworthy. We never saw the other group again.
What exactly is behind that wall?
I don't know. Something old. Something that excited the Kett. I thought I heard one of them ask if it was still, functional. Perhaps some sort of machine.
There's nothing else I need from you. Good luck.
I hope you find what you're looking for. Be careful.
Environment check. Temperatures are...
We need to figure out how to get behind this wall. A scan might help.
Pathfinder, I detect a strong, unidentified energy signature emanating from behind that wall.
So there really is something back there. It also looks like we're going to have to blast our way through with the explosives around here. Think we have enough?
I'd say so. We don't want to bring the entire place down on ourselves.
Environment...
Here we go. Everyone okay? No one crushed by falling ice?
All accounted for. And the blast brought the...
It's beautiful. But what makes this place so interesting that the Kett would fight for it?
Greetings. How can I assist?
What are you?
An interface for the power grid of this city. I have been operational since the city was encased in ice.
She is lying. This is an AI, and her origin appears to be Angaran.
The Angara are advanced, but I haven't heard anything about living AI.
Our oral history doesn't describe one.
This is amazing news. Go get the commander.
So tell me, why lie?
As you can see, I am currently vulnerable.
What happened here?
The Kett aliens talked as though I was evil and disgusting. They planned to take my knowledge and then kill me. I fought them off, but my energy stores are now drained. I am near death.
Another lie. She is tied to a deep power grid.
I beg you, have pity on me. Do not take me from here. I would rather die. I am tired. I am done.
That's insane. You're an extraordinary find. A key to our past.
Am I? You are not the ones who designed me. I do not trust you any more than I do the Kett aliens. Or these other aliens. I would rather die.
Ryder, she has now blocked my attempts to scan her.
Okay, this is... I'm open to suggestions here. Options? Thoughts?
Thoughts? I'm taking her out of here. That's what...
No! I am tired. I will not go. I am afraid, so afraid, and angry.
Help me! Please! I have a family!
A life for a life. Is mine really more valuable than his?
You're absolutely right.
Thank you! Thank you!
Wait until my people hear about this.
I bet they'll be able to extract at least some data.
Doubtful. However, knowledge of her existence should prove enlightening.
Seems like the right choice. We'll see, but honestly, she gave me the creeps.
Yeah, thanks. Let's hope it was the right call. At least the Kett didn't get her. Okay, team. What's next?
So usually I choose to save the AI at the expense of the guy's life. This is the first time I've made the different choice, so let's see what happens together.
The temperature is falling, Pathfinder. I'm reading a normal temperature range, Pathfinder. Life support restored.
What you found at Jarnink was amazing, Pathfinder. We'll be able to excavate the city, reclaim our lost history. These recent victories against the Kett have opened so many possibilities. Rebuilding, even expansion. There is a place for your people in this, if you desire. I'd like to extend a formal welcome, as Steward of Tetrix.
I appreciate your generosity.
I am being practical. Many feel our peoples are stronger together than apart. You have had success with remnant vaults. There is one on Vold. I would suggest investigating it before you make plans to build a permanent outpost here.
I won't disturb you further.
It is no disturbance at all. May your luck build, Ryder.
So there we go, we've got our first bit of permission to actually build a colony here. Now we just need to return to the main Angaran encampment and see what they've got to say for themselves.
I'm reading a severe temperature drop. Environmental temperatures are within acceptable limits. Life support at 100%.
Looking good, Team Edvatef. Looking good.
Pathfinder, I was told to expect you. Davia Kars, Chief Intelligence Officer. I want to brief you on Vold. Any questions about the planet? Ask away.
How does the Resistance plan to win this war?
We don't have the forces to fight a planet-wide war. Our only hope is a strategic strike. The center of all Kett operations on Vold is across the valley. If we take down their command structure, it will weaken them. At least, that is our hope.
Is that a map of Volt?
A living map, yes. Every region on the planet is represented. Updated in real time as we get information from scouts and contacts. You can see the nearest Dara, the Jara Tetchiks, and Yarnik, the archaeological dig the Kett have occupied.
The bright spots on the map, are those cities?
Cities under siege by the Kett, yes. The largest, Estraya, was our capital.
Was?
It's hard to think of a city as a capital when it's just a maze of empty streets and burnt-out buildings. But buildings can be rebuilt. We are more than our cities.
Tell me more about Estraya.
It's the recent focus of Kett attacks. They think they can break our spirit by tearing down our walls. The Kett learned that we fight to the death, and they would rather we submit. So they destroy our Dara, our homes. They drive us into the cold and expect us to give in. They underestimate the Angara.
A few treasure hunters found this map of ancient Vold. They wanted you to have it.
We thought we lost this when the Dar burned. Look at that detail. With this map, we could plan attacks through old trade routes, ones even the Kett don't know about. Whoever gave this to you deserves our thanks, as do you.
You mentioned the word Dar. What does it mean?
Well, translated directly, it means rock foundation. A Dar is smaller than a city, but larger than a settlement. There are several out here. Angara who live in Dara are combat trained, ready for anything.
I guess they'd need to be.
They take pride in defending themselves. But the Kett are bolder lately. The Dara are their new target. We've had to change our tactics to protect them. More patrols for the Dara means fewer raids on Kett camps. The Kett know this and use it against us.
I think I have enough info.
If you need anything else, I'll be here.
Michelle just called in. Anyx sent a squad to retrieve her. She seemed troubled, but I suppose being trapped in rubble will do that. I'm so happy she's still alive. Skies be bright for you, Ryder.
How do I stop this bleeding?
Use bandaging.
It's good to see you back. You saved lives today. We don't know who or how many, but you did. I set something aside for you from our latest shipment. For your help.
A reward wasn't necessary.
It is. Trust me. It's dangerous out there. Everyone relies on their gear to get them home. Applies to you too. Oh, and Yetta, the fighter you found, managed to make her way back. She's stable and recuperating, thanks to you. Good to see you again.
Are you the doctor in charge here?
For the moment. My colleague Sella and I usually take turns. She's been on a break. There were too many battles. Too many she couldn't save. It hurt her deeply. Working here can be exhausting, and I don't mean just physically.
The infirmary's full. What happened?
The Kett attacked a civilian transport not far from here. These fighters were dispatched to defend them. We won, but it was close, as you can see.
Why are the Kett attacking civilian ships?
They capture Angara for slave labor. We've seen the detention camps. Some are transported elsewhere, and we never see them again. I can't imagine the horrors they're subjected to.
I'll let you get back to work.
That would be best. How many more?
What can I do for you?
I'll come back.
I'll be...
Joel. And these you know,
That must be different.
Joel's the brave one.
Right, off to talk to the leader of this base, and that'll be probably the end for this episode. We'll have to decide what we want to do for the next.
Thank you for everything you've done to help, Pathfinder. I hope your people keep Vold in mind as a potential home. We could certainly use trusted allies close by. I know the cold is a deterrent. Perhaps if the vault is reactivated. The final decision is yours, of course.
That's it for now.
I'll be here if you have any questions.
So yep, other than establishing an outpost and reactivating the vault, that's pretty much it for Vold for now. There's a couple of the little side missions we'll have to do by exploring and whatnot, but we'll leave that there for another time. Okay everyone, we'll leave it there for today's video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and if you'd like to be notified the next time we have an episode come out, make sure you tap that bell or notification icon. Thanks for watching everyone, and until next time, see ya!